It's Photo With Day, Celebrity Edition, on today's episode of Baseball King Collectibles. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the show. Newcomers, welcome. Come on in. Stick around. Stay a few years. I'm not going nowhere. And it's Photo With Celebrity Edition. What does that mean? What's a photo with? If you people don't know, I did a show about that about a month or so ago. But the photo with, as we said in the collecting industry, basically, if you got an autograph, right? You get the autograph. Did you get the photo with the person? You know, there was no selfie. We didn't use the term selfie. It didn't exist. This is before cameras and all that. We had our own cameras, regular camera, no cell phone cameras. So before the days of that, there was no such thing as a selfie. The word didn't exist. So we called it the photo with. And basically, if I saw one of my friends and I didn't see him for a couple of days, I said, who'd you get recently? Anybody? And he would name the few names he got. And I would say, did you get the photo with of each person? And they knew exactly what it meant, because it would say, like, did you get the selfie? It would be the same exact thing, but there was no selfie. So we had our own terminologies, and I like it better. I'd like to switch back to the photo with instead of selfie. Yeah, and I never used the word selfie once, ever, not once. Not for me. Now, I'm just an old-fashioned guy. What can I tell you? I'm not going to switch, Anyway, Celebrity Edition. What does that mean? Well, it's going to be all celebrities today, guys. I'm warning you ahead of time, warning you. You want to leave now, it's going to be all celebrities. If you want to stay, please do. And if you want to stay and learn, and what I did most of these years and how I got all these, you're going to have to listen to the Baseball King tell his story. All right, it's a story with the Baseball King. And, basically, how did I get all these autographs? I mean, I got a lot. Look at this stack of photos I'm just going to show you here. These are all photo widths. That means I already got their autograph. That means I already had them sign autographs for me on their own photos. And then I had to get them a second time and get the photo with sign. So I'll explain as we go along a little better, maybe. And the printer I use, not so great. This is before printers too, guys. This is before modern day printers. This is back in the 90s when printers were just coming out. So this is a pretty good, for a printer of that age, not a bad reprint. Okay, so I had to go. Basically, I had to see. That's Alicia Silverstone, by the way. I should have mentioned that first. Alicia Silverstone. So how did I get this? I'll go through this one quick, and then we'll go through the other photos first. How did I get this done? All right. First, I had to meet her first, right? Of course. I get a couple autographs, of course. I had a little book in my hand. I was getting some autographs on that. Get her autograph. I was probably signed inside that book. Get her autograph, okay? Then we got to get the photo with her, okay? So we do that, okay? Then we find out when she's leaving, okay? Or where she's going to be next. And I blow up my phone. I have to do this on my printer, of course, because I got to do this right away. Because she leaves, she's still in town for a couple of days, so I got to try to find her again. And sure enough, I got to find her again. And I do. I blow up the photo, and she signs that. So it's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's done. It's been done. Me and my friends, we were the best in the business. No one better. I mean, Mike, James, Hockey Nick, Joe. Who am I leaving out? Mike. Who am I leaving out? Bart. I don't want to leave nobody out, but you guys are all out there. You guys, we were the best by far, and no one's got bigger collections than us. Nobody, especially for, you can't do it no more. It's hard to get photo widths because everybody's got a camera now. See, that's the problem now. You see a celebrity in the street, right? Okay, you go over them, you get their autograph, and 20 other people come over. I don't sign off, but everybody's got a camera now, and everybody wants to take the photo, the selfie, okay? Everybody. They don't do it no more. It's hard. It's hard. Even at autograph shows with baseball players and stuff like that, now they charge extra now if you want to get a photo with the player. Photo with, see, I don't say the selfie. With the player, they charge just as much as the autograph. It's insane. So this is all, like I said, information was the key, and not easy. Not easy. So, like I said, this is not for the faint of heart to watch. All right, and it's some amazing, you're going to see. Stick around, guys. Don't go anywhere. If you're staying this far, stay. Stick around, all right? Subscribe, do all that. You've done all that already. If you haven't, do all that for me, please. But, yeah, this is a pretty good video. I'm gonna enjoy this because I haven't gone through this in a while either, some of these photos. That is, can you guess? Charlie's Angels? Yes? Jacqueline Smith, of course. Okay, all right. This is a tough one. You're never going to guess this one. Now, if you see it now, she's like an old lady now, gray hair, short. She paints and... it's just weird. It's not the best reprint of it, but that's Grace Slick from Jefferson Airplane. The Grace Slick. Look at her. She's pretty there, right? About 30 years ago, 35, yeah, maybe 30 years ago. And if you've seen her now, yeeks. Well, look, I don't look like that no more either, so yeeks to me too. Yeah, here's the real version. All right. Oh, one of my favorites of all time. Melanie Griffith. You can see dark spot here, but Melanie Griffith. Oh, I love Melanie Griffith. She was my all-time favorite. You guys, my wife. When we first started dating and all that, she was always my favorite. She got a arm around me and all that. Ooh, I was like, I like that photo. All right, going on. It's Martin Short. You guys all know Martin Short, right? Of course. I can't see if I'm putting it on the screen, but Martin Short. We're gonna go a little fast. And again, one of my all-time favorites. I love redheads. It's Angie Everhart. Look how she's leaning. It looks like a couple that people always thought, is that your wife? Is that your girlfriend? No, it's Angie Everhart. But my God, my wife knows. She knows. She knows. Not a secret. With Angie Everhart, anyway. If she dated Howard Stern, Angie Everhart, hey, I got a shot, right? That's what I always said. That is one of the Bridges guys, right? Yeah, Jeff Bridges. One of the Bridges guys. Bridges. Oh, here's a good one. That's a good one, right? James Gandolfini. That is him. The one. That's Tony Soprano. Oh, and everybody's favorite. He's going through a little rough trouble now with his voice, singing and all that. It's Barry Manilow. All right, I got to speed this along because we'll be here forever, and you guys don't have the patience, and neither do I. John Lithgow. There you go, John Lithgow. All right, speeding along. Here's Kevin Bacon. Who doesn't love Kevin Bacon? Everybody knows Kevin Bacon, the six degrees from Kevin Bacon. Like, everybody's associated with Kevin Bacon in the world, so they say. So now am I. So if you know me, I'm 1 degree from Kevin Bacon. You're 2 degrees from me. So there we go. We're all related now to Kevin Bacon. It all comes back full circle. Hey, that's a good one. Just saw his movie recently. It's Ben Affleck. He has a good movie out right now, The Rip. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's on Netflix. Oh, here's a real good one. He don't even look like this no more. This is like when he was Marky Mark. You guys know who Marky Mark is? Mark Wahlberg, of course. Does it look like Mark Wahlberg? It does. But he was like, what? I mean, look at me. Look at him. I mean, we change. Another nice lady, a beautiful lady, beautiful woman. She dated Burt Reynolds for a while. Lonnie Anderson. The Lonnie Anderson. That's, whew, wow. I have, how's that? Oh, that's Alicia Silverstone again. There you go. All right. Oh, here's a good one. And he personalized this one to Gibson Rocks. That's the section of the neighborhood I live in. It's called Gibson. And he actually lived around the corner from me. But I wasn't living here at the time. But he was actually right around the corner from me. I didn't say the name. That is Burns. What's his name? Edward Burns. Of course. And at the time, this was his girlfriend at the time. We were together at the time. I saw them both side by side, together on the same day. This is Heather Graham from, of course, Austin Powers and all those other great films she's done. But she wasn't as nice as Ed Burns. She didn't want to take this photo with me. Ed Burns had to talk her into. I could hear him talking to her. I asked her nicely, "Can you please take a photo?" She was, "No, not right now. Not right now. Well, when? I'm not going to see you ever again." And she signed the autographs, but she didn't want to take the photo. So Ed Burns said to her, "Honey, just do it." I did it for him. So, because he knew I was like a neighbor. It was like kind of like we had a little connection there going. So, all right. Ricky Lee Jones, that song Chucky's in Love. She's a singer. Another favorite of mine. I love her too. Beautiful woman. Renee Russo. And I waited many hours for this. Many hours. I remember many hours I waited for her. Want to know? Sometimes you got to wait. Sometimes you get the person in 5 minutes. And sometimes you just got to wait it out. Here's a good one also. Mira Savino. Paul Savino's daughter. And her fame to her own. She won an Academy Award. It's from ER? Oh, no, ER. Oh, what was it? The one with Clooney. What's his name? Oh, Noah Hyde? Something like that, right? I think so. No, not Noah Hyde. Noah Wiley. Actually, I forget sometimes. Got so, when you get so many, when you have 2 or 3, you don't ever forget who you got. When you have like 100, like I do, you forget. So, here's a good one. That is LeVar Burton for all you Star Trekkies out there. He's a big Trekkie guy. And this one's she's a big autograph collector herself. She passed away when her daughter passed away. Carrie Fisher, she died like the day later. She was so heartbroken. She had a museum of her own for collectibles, so she was great with the fans. So good. That's Debbie Reynolds, of course. Look at that guy who's that guy? I don't recognize that. Wow, who's that? Wow, let me check that out. Look at that. Wow. Nice. There's another wow. This is a sad one, too. Died very young. Shannon Dowdy, 90210. Very, too young. Too young, breast cancer, way too young. She was in remission for a while, and she couldn't beat it. There's a couple oldies coming up. That's Don Knotts. That's Bonnie Fife, guys. The Bonnie Fife. Okay, darn nuts. That's another oldie but goodie. If you older guys know this. This guy was the biggest guy on television, signed a lifetime contract. He was around forever. No one funnier than him at the time. Everybody loved him. It's Uncle Milton Berle. And he's also on the record for having the biggest, you know what, for men, supposedly. He pulled it out once whapped it on a table, and he was legendary. It's a true story. I swear to God. Crazy. But, these celebrities, hey, they're allowed to do whatever they want, right? Oh, there's a sad one, too. If you don't know who that is Kelly Preston. She was married a long time to John Travolta, and she passed away very young. John Travolta had a very tough life. He lost his son very young. He lost his wife very young. It just happens. You should be counting your lucky stars, all you guys out there who still have everybody in their family. Really, it is. You just never know what could happen to anybody at any time. This is a Baywatch star, Yasmin Bleeth. Not a big name, but, hey. Well, I have one when you could have two. I got two. All right, why do I got two? I don't know, because I had two pictures. Might as well get them, sign them both, right? If you want to sign them, you sign them. You don't, you don't. Here's a great one. I Dream of Jeannie, Barbara Eden. See, these I made purposely to give them a spot to sign. I thought of I couldn't make it full frame, so that's a good idea. I have signed there instead of signing across the picture. So, like I said, these are all reprints on a Epson photo printer from the mid-90s, original printer. So, like I said, the quality wasn't there, but here's a big one too coming up next. Wow, you guys got to see this one. It's none other than George Clooney. Here we go, me and George. Every sign. Look, I guess it's from Princeton and from, I don't know, whatever. But hey, I don't care. George Clooney. That's the man, sexiest man alive. Talking about George Clooney. All right. Well, hey, at the time, I wasn't terrible. I mean, not George Clooney, but my wife loves me. Somebody loved me. Selma Hayek. That's a good one too, right? Look at all big. That's why I gave her all this room. Look at all the writing. She does a lot of stuff, So. All right. We're getting towards the end, guys. Oh, don't worry, a few more minutes. Hang in there, because this is huge ones coming up. Huge. Don't go nowhere. If you went somewhere and you're missing this, tell them, guys who are watching now, tell them to come back. It's the model of the years, of the 80s, of the 90s, Cindy Crawford. Beautiful woman. She's still all, gorgeous after all these years. Model, top model. She was one of the tops, if not the top at her time when she was around. Oh, here's another big one. Great singer. Got all the ladies. And I remember just where I got this photo. Tom Jones. This was outside the hotel in Manhattan. Look, I got that beat again. We were waiting for Tom Jones. We were waiting for Terry Bradshaw also. And out popped Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. I showed them on the previous video. I got them on a card. So we were you never know who's going to show up sometimes. So, hey, Tom Jones, thank you. But I remember that day, Alicia Silverstone again. It's the same, not the same one. I just got two of her too. Here's another good one. Funny lady, sexy lady, beautiful, and talented, and I thought it was very thick. It's Jenny McCarthy. Who doesn't love Jenny McCarthy? Come on, guys. How could you not, right? Oh, look at this one. Wow. And you go, peace to me. Peace. Look at this. It's OJ. And he writes, peace. That's pretty ironic. Peace. OJ Simpson sending off peace loads. A little glary. But yeah, that's OJ. Yeah, pretty cool. This was like seriously about a week after he was let go out of Joe. He's smiling. About a week after he was released, and he was in a good mood. He never turned down autograph people. And of course, like I said, everything you see, all these photos, I have autographs on regular photos, on cards, whatever. This is not just. I didn't waste getting an autograph just on this. I've had them autographs many times, or I did waste an autograph getting these photos signed. Some people look at it. You just could have got another 8x10 signed because I can't sell this, but it means more than the price. That is Brandy. Hey, you guys, Brandy, singer. She also did a TV show. Oh, that's a good one also. Favorite of mine, actor, Matt Dillon. Yeah, look at this one. He was all jacked up then. Wow, he's even jacked up more now. Vince McMahon, WWF, WWE at the time. Now, Vince McMahon. And like I said, the wrestlers, Vince, unbelievable with the kids. My kids were there that day. Unbelievable, best. He was great. So anyone who knocks Vince McMahon, as a person, don't. As a whoever else he does, yeah. But as a person with the fans, great. Give him credit for that. Well, here's a legendary name. It's a name. Last name is Presley. What? Elvis? No way. How did I get Elvis? It's not Elvis. It's Priscilla Presley. But hey, this is Elvis Presley's wife. That's pretty. That's one step away from the king, right? Getting there. Gwyneth Paltrow. another great actress, Gwyneth Paltrow. And the last but not least, did we do him already? I don't even remember. But it's Martin Short again. I think, I don't know if I got two of him or one, but whatever. Martin Short. And like I said, I got others. I got plenty. But I don't want to be here forever, guys. Just wanted to show you some of the things I did other than baseball. I didn't just do baseball in my life. I did mostly baseball. I got more baseball autographs items than celebrities. It's just easy to get. But over the years, celebrities was so much fun. I don't know why more people ain't doing it. It's just a lot of fun, guys. If you have the time and you know the information is the key, like I always say. And if you have all that and you have time and you want to do this and you like it and you love it, you do what you love. And whether you like it or not, don't let anybody influence you. These influencers out there telling people what to buy and not to buy. It's your hobby. It's your thing. And we'll see you on the next episode of Baseball King Collectibles. Subscribe.